Seems strong now. Might belong to Sludge.
Sludge? Wasn't he on Grimlock's team? Why would he be down there?
Not sure if he had a choice.
Why?
Call it a hunch. Cliff Jumper, I found Sludge.
Is he functional?
He pretty messed up in a stasis lock. Might be enough energon left to tap his memory core. Bingo!
Yo, what's going on, guys? DJS here, and again, letting you guys listen to the opening cinema scene here in the next part. It's kind of like I'm doing a little bit of a walkthrough as well as doing all of the gameplays with different characters. This one is Jazz, and you can see right here, you go ahead and hit the right bumper, and it has a grapple. So that's his specialty weapon. The other dude in the previous one, Cliff Jumper, had a cloaking device, so he could be kind of invisible. This guy has a kind of a little grapple whip sort of thing right here that he gets to use. And Jazz is like traditionally the one Autobot that's kind of like a brother, I guess. I think if he was a human, he would be black. So kind of funny. I don't know. It's kind of funny that they did that. Same thing for the movies. They kind of made it the same way. Anyway, I'm just fast forwarding right here to a different part in the map. Definitely want to show you guys this dude in car form. Jazz is one of the faster cars. I believe in the original cartoon he was a Porsche. This part took me a little while to beat. I don't know why. Some of these parts can actually be really repetitive and kind of frustrating to be able to kill all these enemies. And right here I'm showing you guys another one of the guns. This is like a saw blade gun, and it just ricochets off of things, which is pretty rad. But yeah, no, Jazz is kind of a badass guy. The grapple thing only works, I think, so well. You can see right here, I use it to evade, and it worked out in my favor. And if you hit the left bumper, you can kind of dash, and it worked out in my favor right there, the grapple. So sometimes the grapple can be great. Sometimes it's not as good as some of the other weapons or the other specialty weapons. I have the scatter blaster right here, which is the basically like a shotgun. So it's another good gun, but only for close quarters. If the enemy has a scatter blaster, you're pretty much done for. If you let them get too close, you'll end up dying. But yeah. So the other thing, what was I going to say? Something about the scatter blaster? No, the energon cubes. You have to pick up the energon cubes if your life is going down. Just the whole formality of the game sometimes can be a little bit confusing. Just how to play the game, and like right here, I should have switched cannons to my left hand, because you can hit the B button and actually switch left to right hand. And you know, I always just use the right hand. It's just, I don't know. I'm not used to just switching the cannons on each hand. But anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that part of it. But this is kind of some sniping gameplay from the game, and it's kind of an interesting sniper. It's kind of a charger. So you can see the orange sides that come up right there on each side. If you hold the button down or whatever, then it will charge it up and then shoot. So if you don't hold it, then it will basically just shoot like a weaker shot. So the more orange on the screen, the more powerful the burst. It took me a minute actually to realize that as well. And once you do realize that, it kind of makes it more effective. And you can see Cliff Jumper's down there on the bottom, and I'm kind of helping him along. So it's kind of like two-part. They probably could have done this part of this game in 2 players, because this was like one section. Again, I dropped parallels to Gears of War, but it was like sort of the same thing where I could have gone one way, they could have gone the other way, and we're able to play through it. Anyway, I definitely wanted to show you guys this before the video is up, and this is Jazz in his car form. He has like the coolest transformation as well from Autobot the car. You can see right there he does like a little bit of a windmill part or something. Kind of like what they do in the movie as well. You can see his car looks kind of badass, and he's extremely fast, and I'm very horrible driving it. But then he's kind of escaping this part, and then yeah, I don't want to spoil too much about the missions. I know it's kind of difficult not to with some of the cutscenes and stuff, but yeah, so I'm just driving it out, and it's not too difficult. I mean, some of the stuff could probably be difficult, but it's not overly long of a distance that you have to drive, so it doesn't detract too much from the game, which is something that I appreciate. One of the older Transformers games was a little bit different. It seemed like you had to just drive way too much. And it got a little agitating. You just want to be a robot most of the time. But that's pretty much it. It's the end cutscene. Check back for the next part, and have a good night.
Sideswipe, get us out of here! You guys have been busy. Radio Prime, we got big news.
An entire reservoir of pure energon?
By the looks of it, there's enough here to power the Ark and get us off Cybertron.
Jazz, mark your position. I'm sending in reinforcements.
But how will we bring all that energon here?
They got Walking City carry it back.
No, our friend Metroplex must stay and protect the Ark.
Let's use an old refinery transport. That's what they're built for.
Those beasts guzzle energon like there's no tomorrow.
There is no tomorrow if we don't get that energon. Besides, it's got the firepower we'll need to repel a Decepticon attack.
Make it happen.
Load it up! Let's hit the road before the Decepticons get antsy.
Yes, sir.